Allô, allô. Comment t'appelles-tu?
Si.
Comment? Comment t'appelles-tu?
Yeah.
Je suis une
Je
vache.
suis, je suis la zombie.
What was
It's
that?
like
That
that
was like
old.
a commercial for like
It was an old commercial. Yeah, it's like, and no, those kids. That's French. Those kids are speaking, and no, they're not French. They're American.
yeah, dude, holy shit. What a damn. That's a good time capsule
Yeah.
memory that I still
Was it
have in there.
Wuzzle or something? It was some shitty name too. It was like
Yeah.
there's. It's like Muzzy or something like that. But yeah.
Je suis les envies. I was a French student for many
Not
on
me.
ons. That's how you
I
say
got
years.
I got the intel. I don't remember how, but I remember someone being like, "Careful, French is harder than Spanish. Like, it may seem cool, but it's harder to like read and like process it and stuff." And I'm like, "That's all I needed." I'm like, "Thank you. I will go ahead and take Spanish."
I don't, but they're the same fucking thing. They're both like romance languages that have like the same kind of conjugation and all that shit.
French has like silent letters, and that's not really what Spanish does. Spanish is very straightforward. French,
Yeah. Yeah, you know
le
how you know how when two L's are together, it's oh, right?
Okay,
That's
that's a Y
straightforward.
sound. That's a Y sound. I'll give you that one. But an enye is a thing. But
I
Spanish
if
was
I
easy.
was somebody should have told me like you're gonna live in Texas someday and it'd be good to have Spanish. I don't know where the guidance was on that.
It's
Like
true.
that was brutal, stupid. Yeah, French. Like I only did it because I liked hockey. Like it's amazing how many of my educational decisions were based around hockey. like, like I'll take French because like French Canadian, you know, like it's part,
Right.
you know, and then like I'll quit doing economics and finance and do. I'll just pick Russian because of the Miracle on Ice. I'm interested in that story, so I'll just major in college in that because of that
Wow.
reason. Yeah.
That's
So,
reasonable. That all makes a lot of sense to do.
and it all worked out. It all panned out.
It did.
Here we are. Here we are. Les students de vie. That's just something. I don't know.
Strangely familiar like a two-week old dog. Living the reruns from a long time ago. Levels we cleared and the battles we lost. 20 years gone, but we still count the cost.
I forgot we still have this bullshit fucking little studio layout.
Yeah.
Brutal. Look at you with your Henley. Look at you with your sensible Henley shirt. Is that a Target, a Kohl's?
No.
Where'd you get that?
Obviously
Amazon.
It's a Kohl's.
Oh, okay, Kohl's. Yeah, yeah.
Oh crap! You named the three stores. There was a 99% chance that it was going to be one of those.
Well, the Target's not super near me, so I made some purchases last month, but it's like a whole thing. I gotta like drive to Fairmount, like a 35-minute drive to return shit, because I clearly don't try it on in the store. Who would do that? That's crazy. Actually, you know why I didn't? Because at the tryout rooms, or that's what it's called.
The fitting
there was-
rooms
Yeah.
or
yeah.
changing rooms or
Yeah.
tryout
But it was like
rooms. I like it.
3 teenage girls who were like all shit talking somebody else, and I was like, I can't go.
Oh,
over.
yeah.
I can't go try.
No.
I don't need their wrath. I don't need to go over there and try to have them do work. That'd be awful. They were just like swearing, like her. It was like, wow, good for
Oh,
them.
they're
I'm gonna
the
take these-
employees?
Yeah, they were employees. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but they were talking
Whoa.
shit. Yeah, I was like, wow, I don't need the wrath of a teenage girl, or I don't
Nope,
need their
not worth it.
judgment. Because as soon as I leave, they're gonna be like, of course these didn't fit him, the fat fuck. You know, something like that. Be like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna be like, oh, he seemed reasonable. He put the shirts back on the hanger. Nobody else does that. I always do. If I try it on, you know, I'm gonna do that. It's part of my whole philosophy. It's what I do. You get Matt Jones in your fitting room. He's gonna try him on and he's gonna put him back nicely. Unfortunately, there may be a little sweat in them. I get nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can put those back on the shelf. Even when I was trying them on at home, I was a little sweaty. But you can just bring them back. They don't care. It is warm out. Are you catching the wave? Are you catching a little heat wave today?
Indeed.
Have you been outside?
But it's going to be worse for the next 3 days. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make it seem like today's not that bad, so that the next 3 days seem not that bad.
Yeah. Do you have any 4th of July plans?
Might be going to a gathering at someone's house where we don't know who they are. Now the idea behind that is a good idea because one of our friends that we met through another friend who plays on our trivia team, she is battling the big C, and I think there's kind of like we're throwing like it's like she's having like a party, like this person's throwing her a party. I think it's not a birthday. I don't think
It's America's birthday.
What is it for? But so she's finishing her chemo. That's what it is. She's finishing her chemo treatment. So her friend is throwing her a surprise party. So we got the wind of it. So we're going to go to that for a barbecue. But Caitlin, before that in the morning, is running a 5K with her cousin, who's like 10. And so that's downtown over. And I think they're having like a field day, so might hang out for that. There's a parade. Not really big on parades. Certainly not standing for a parade. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm gonna be going to a parade in my 40s, I better have a chair and I should have a beer.
Yeah, I can buy my own Dum Dums.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm good. I don't even like Tootsie Rolls. I'm fine. I'm good on the parade.
Why is it that the candy that they throw is the most painful if you get hit by it? They're like, hey, like they really huck painful candies. It's not. No one's like throwing marshmallows or.
It's never anybody's favorite candy. Nobody ever gets back from parade and is like, all my favorite candies are here.
Right.
Wow.
I got Bit
Jolly
Honey.
Ranchers. Yeah, like little Twizzlers. There's never like gummy Lifesavers or Reese's peanut butter cups or anything like that. Blow pops. I could do a blow pop, but still, yeah, just gonna catch that in the dome.
I think in my age, I think I'd rather a Tootsie Pop than a blow pop these days.
Wow. Tootsie. So that's the one with the chocolate. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't want blow pop. Yeah, who wants?
It's the one with the Tootsie Roll.
I mean, how would you eat the the gum though? It's disgusting and like, because then it's still got the chewy, it's still got the crunchy parts inside of it. It's a disaster of a candy. Never really understood that one.
They were so good. You get that shit at bulk. Go to Wegmans bulk, and you used to get blow pops by bulk. I think they were like 10 for $1.
I mean, yeah, all parade candy is like the mixed bag, the cheapest big mixed bag. Yeah, it's all hard stuff. It's I don't care for it. It's got like the double bubble, the gum that expires in 14 seconds.
Yeah, when your gum only comes in like buckets, that should be a voice of concern. Remember Gushers though? Gushers had a big push. Those were pretty tasty for gum balls. Because gum balls, first off, when someone offered you gum, you're like, okay. If they offered you a gum ball, you're like, this is going to be fucking gross. Like, no gum ball really had prestige. Yeah. And then Gushers came around, and they kind of fought the good fight for gum balls.
Wait, I'm thinking of Gushers as the fruit snack that had like the...
Are they not called Gushers? Do you know the ones they came in like it came in like a paint can?
Dude.
Gum that came in
Gushers is the fruit snack that has like the juice in it or the fake syrupy corn syrup. Sugar blood.
That sounds tongue splashers. That's what it was called. Splashers.
I saw that movie on the internet, I think.
Tongue splashers. They came in a massive paint can.
tongue splashers.
That's
Like, how did that not get? That's gotta be. If I look up tongue splashers right now
you shouldn't.
online,
I mean,
it's gonna- it's
I
gonna
looked up
provide
gum
different-
in a paint can.
Yeah.
And make sure if you're gonna put gum tongue splashers, make sure you're spelling
Yeah.
gum
Tongue
correctly.
splashers, gum.
Big
gum
fat load of gum
shots.
then. Gum.
Yeah. Get painted. Get painted with gum shots.
Yeah. Have you seen the graphic that said like all host countries won, and it's like C for Canada, U for
Oh, yeah.
United States,
You
and
know,
N for
yeah.
Mexico?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh gosh, jeez.
All right, we've alienated all the grandmothers that are listening.
Right.
Now we're good. It's all good. Hey, everybody, we're good. This is for the clicks. People want a little bit of sensuality from us.
They do.
I've heard
They
it in
do.
the comments.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
That's just
Yeah,
that's
a
just part of
light
it. They
touch.
do. That's
Just
what they
a
want.
light touch. Mm-hmm. Do you remember? I was listening to a podcast. We're Here to Help, like Jake Johnson, Gareth Reynolds, and they help people that call in with like random problems. But this 18-year-old kid called in with a problem, like with a new girl he's dating at work, and he's trying to figure out how he can tell her to stop. Like, it just reminds the early days of making out, and she keeps like toothing him, like hitting teeth on teeth. It's like that's kind of a memory. I don't, just having that. I mean, mind you, I had braces in high school too for a little bit of it, but man, it's nothing like those early days of just locking teeth, just not knowing what the fuck you're doing at all, just
Locking
going in
teeth.
hard, just like not knowing at all what you're doing.
Locking teeth sounds terrible. Just locking teeth.
Yeah. Do you remember those days? I was trying to remember. It seems like so long. It's weird how like time works. Like there was
It
a
is
time
so
when
weird.
I never made out with anybody for most of my life, almost my whole life, and then I did it, and now I don't remember not having done it. But I also don't remember those seemingly most important moments of your high school life when you have your first makeout session. Like, I can't remember one. Can't really even think of one. It's like they were so important. They were just everything then, and now it's
At the time, they were so
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
I don't recall. I mean, yeah, man. I don't recall a lot of things. A lot of trivial things I recall, but actual
That's true.
milestones,
Yeah.
not often. Not often. Speaking of milestones,
Okay, here we go.
I don't know if you inspired me, but I took the
I would
leap
say I did.
myself I took the leap myself this weekend with the
Oh
with
shit!
the automobile.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
And
Bought a car.
Very nice.
what? What?
Yeah.
Doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working.
What? You did? You son of a bitch! That was my thing. That's my thing for the
I am
podcast. You just
so
took that away
sorry.
from me.
Well,
Yeah.
I made So that's
Dude, congrats.
boy,
What was it? What did it come down to? What are we rocking?
a Honda Passport. So I went a
I think
slightly
I've
larger,
seen those.
slightly larger, than my Rav4.
Those are kind of boxy, right? But cool boxy.
Yeah.
Dude, what year?
26.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah,
Wow,
I've never
look at
never
you.
had a new I've never had a
Wow.
brand new car, cuz even my
Wow, look at
2016
you.
RAV4 I bought it with 8,000 miles on it in 2016, but this is
Damn.
I am the first owner of this vehicle.
Damn. So nice. I'm looking at the price tag on that. You whew.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
Actually, this was more appropriate.
A new high score. What does high score mean?
Yeah.
You got a new high score for your spending. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got a decent amount on my trade-in.
Okay, yeah.
So I was happy with that. I got a good price on the Rav, and then with these guys, with the place that I found, I ended up having to go to Pennsylvania, about an hour away on the other side of Philadelphia, to find the right deal, which was about $2,500 less than anyone around me. So, yeah, it was a long process, but the guy that I dealt with was really easy to deal with, and that's probably what got him the deal. Like, and I told him that, I go, if you were like pushy, like every other salesperson I've ever dealt with, I feel like I'm like, I would have walked out of here because I would have been stressed out too much. I'm like, the unfortunate thing is you made me very comfortable and didn't pressure me at all.
Were
And
you
so,
in contact with him before you went there, though?
Yeah, through email.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
tried
okay.
calling me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not picking up the phone.
Say,
I'm like,
that'd
I'm
be
just going
crazy
do
to
this
drive
through
that
email.
far and then be like,
Well, yeah, I told him, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I asked him, I'm like, hey, what are you guys thinking for the trade? What are you thinking for, I was talking to the price first. He gave me what he could do and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good compared to everyone else. And then I'm like, all right, when I moved on to that, I'm like, what could you do me for a trade? He gave me the sight unseen amount. And I'm like, all right, we're actually talking real numbers. And it's not like I would have to go to do a massive negotiation. So I'm like, I'm going to go. And if the interaction is good, we'll go from there. And so I was at the dealership for about 4 hours on Saturday, and they're still processing a lot of stuff because, oops, I couldn't find my title. So I'm trying to trade in a vehicle and couldn't find my title.
did you?
So they have to order a replacement from
replacement
Pennsylvania.
title?
Yeah, but it's all squirrely because I'm in Pennsylvania, and they're ordering from New Jersey's DMV, which they don't have access to. And so, like,
So you won't even get it. They won't even be inspected then, will it?
what?
Will it be Pennsylvania inspected or
What?
the
The
or
new
is
car?
it's new? I guess. Do they have to inspect it or no? I don't know how that works.
No,
I've never bought a new car.
I'll once I get it registered, I have temp tags now. Once I get everything squared away and they're able to process the trade in and everything, they're like I'll be honest with you, they're like, with this multiple steps, they're like, it's probably going to take us like 2-3 weeks for you to get your registration all squared away. I'm like, okay. So they gave me temp tags that are good for 60 days. And once I get it registered in Jersey, I can put my Jersey plates back on it and then I'll go get it inspected.
Shit. Wait, so you have it? Have it? Like it's in your possession?
I have the car. Yeah.
Dude, dope. What color is it? Everybody wants to know.
Obsidian blue.
Oh wow,
That's called
nice.
stock. But it's got like really light gray leather interior. So it's an interesting. I didn't like it at first, but a couple days in, and I'm like, I kind of like this. It's something different for me, which I think is important. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to warm up to it better, and it rides higher up, which I know that's what I really wanted. So I'm happy with that. Obviously, once this goes, then I'll need to move to a truck and then something that's taller than a truck because I keep getting higher and higher, and I want better and better eye lines. But yeah, it's stressful because I'm just like, oh, like you had said it. You're like, oh, good, now I have this payment. Like,
Yep.
I want to enjoy it, and I think I will enjoy it over time. But still, the recency of it is nerve-wracking. But
It is, yeah. Like mine still hits. Like I look out the window and I see it, and I'm like, why did I do this again? I don't like. But I'm super stoked. Like
right,
it's normal now in a way. Like it is my normal car, but I'm still sometimes look at it and I'm like, that's like 2 months ago I didn't have that, and it's still weird. I mean, it really hit me today because I signed up for my auto pay for the loan thing.
Yeah.
Just hooked up my account to it, and it was like, on July 1st, you'll make your first payment of X amount. And I was like,
yeah, you're like,
oh,
sure will.
no. Back out. I don't want to do that. Stop.
So, I mean, whatever. I keep telling myself, I'm like, you know what? You're lucky your car didn't have any major issues over the last 10 years, but you never know what it could bring. And, that car wasn't going to last you another 10 years, so you just kind of made the jump. So I'm just trying to be at peace with it. I'm trying to enjoy it. Yeah.
Dude,
but
that's
I think
awesome.
kind of like
Congrats.
what I talked about is like, I think the more I take like trips with it and the more I like try to do stuff with it, I think the more I'll like it. Because it'll just be like, it's tough for me right now because I don't even get a morning commute. I had the drive to the gym this morning. And then
Did you get,
so that
get
was
a little pep in your step going out to the
that was
gym?
like-
Like, hey, you guys, Check it out.
Hey, what's up? They're like, what are you
What's up?
talking about? I'm like, is it that car? That's my car. But yeah, so I bought some accessories for it. I bought some mats and everything for the cargo, for the hatch in the back and everything. So trying to put some of that on, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. But I guess that's my vehicle now.
Nice. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to, in a way, like I signed up and I was like, I'm looking forward to the payment. It's like, it's cool, you know. I feel like I've worked, I've got myself a good gig, and I, you know, can spend money on myself for something I've been wanting for a long time. I mean, of course, I'd rather not pay it, but when you can do it and you have yourself in a position to be able to do it, that's a pretty dope way to live. Like, you know, it's something you can be hang your hat on to be like, I'm not a total loser. I mean, I have loser tendencies. Sure, we all do, but I'm not like I can have a car and I can do things.
Do I and losers share a lot of things in common? Of course, but I am not them.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, no, it's dope. Wow.
Yeah. So
What was it? What was like? Because you've been looking the last few weeks, right? I know you said
I've been
I'm
looking.
very inspiring. I think you said like I open minds. I'm like
Wow,
just kind of
yeah,
like
yeah,
an inspiration to
I don't-
humanity,
I don't
something like
remember
that is what you
saying a lot
said.
of-
But
oh,
what was it
that's
that
not exactly how it went?
like how did you even like did you test drive one of those before, or were
Well,
you doing like YouTube searches? Like how'd you even know you wanted
My
that?
parents have a 25.
Oh,
And so the seating and like the comfortability of how high it sat and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm like, this is nice because it's a 2-row mid SUV. And if you look nowadays, mid-size SUVs are almost all 3-row. So it's closer to that of like a Bronco as opposed to like a Pilot, Highlander, stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't want a third row. I don't even want a collapsible third row because I'm like, there's no logical reason for me to have a third row. So this was kind of nice because it sat up high. It wasn't but I didn't have to go the route of a truck. And so like, I'm like, that's kind of exactly perfect for what I want. So it's got more cargo space than the Rev. It's wider. So like my center console now like feels more comfortable because like it rides a little bit bigger. And one fun thing that I got in the, just in case event is I got the tow package. So I have the ability to put a trailer hitch on this Passport
yeah,
and tow.
dude.
And tow up to 5,000 pounds. Do I own anything that needs to be towed? Absolutely not. Not right now.
you could.
But I can. I could tow things like I could tow a pop-up camper. I could tow
A U-Haul.
a jet ski. I could tow those little U-Haul things that people tow. Like even a trailer. Now I don't own anything to go on that trailer, but if I did, I could tow like a trailer with like a 4-wheeler or something on it. So I have that
That's an
ability.
important day in a man's life is to get the tow package.
I think it is. And I
Especially
almost
on
really
any
I
OnlyFans
looked
site.
up. I googled like trailers today, like tow behind, like not even campers, like trailers, because I'm like, well, I used to. I'm like, well, I don't want to put anything dirty and aggressive in the back of my car, and that's going to be my thing for like a while. Like, I try to take care of my cars, and I took pretty good care of my RAV for 10 years. So I don't know when I'm going to get into a point where I'm going to be okay with like dirty things in the car.
Yeah.
Because I take care of it pretty well. So I'm like, I should get a trailer in case I have anything that I need to move from like Home Depot.
That's a good
or
idea.
anything.
Yeah.
But
Then
I
you
don't
gotta
know
get
if that
something
is
to put
a good
on that
idea.
trailer. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could be spiraling, all because of the tow package. I could be
Dude, this is
spiraling from the vehicle to a trailer to something to fill the trailer. Who knows?
This is the first day in your hobby lawn mowing business. I can already hear it. You're gonna get a trailer. You're gonna get like
That's
a little
it.
360 mower to put on it. Then you're gonna start hitting up neighborhoods, doing that.
Yep.
I can see that. You
I'm
know,
gonna
to-
just be. I'm not gonna have customers. I'm only gonna be on demand. I'll
Like-
be like the. I'll be like the ice cream man. I'll drive around with the sound system, but for mowing lawns, and you wave me down, and I'll mow your lawn.
dude, what's your song? What's the song for lawn mowing company?
What would the song be for a lawn mowing service? So it's got to be what screams, I got some yard work that I need this guy to do.
Twisted Sister, I Want to Rock. I don't know.
Maybe. I feel like Kid Rock is there, but I don't want to play Kid
Rock.
Rock. Ooh, you know what? Maybe, no. Maybe I go like more homebody. Maybe I go like CCR.
Oh yeah.
Does CCR scream yard work?
Yeah, it's something about the bayou. I mean, there's long
Like
grasses.
the
in the bayou,
yeah, the
so you're
Americana
kinda-
aspect of it.
yeah.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
down
that
on the corner, people recognize that.
Ooh, that's good.
So like that could be one that people recognize, and if they hear it outside, they're like, "Oh shit, I do need my lawn mowed," and they run out
Yeah.
and they get all excited. They're like, "Hey, Mr.
That's
Mowie's
really-
here."
Yeah. I mean, now you're getting into pool boy territory, pizza delivery guy territory. It gets dangerous. People are going to think it's the wrong thing. But hey, that's what happens when you get a new car. Everybody wants some. Everybody wants
Right.
you to mow their
Well,
lawn.
if you're gonna, if I'm changing the game of music-based
changing the-
demand services, if I'm changing the game, I'm gonna have to iron some things out because that's just what you deal with. Because people don't know how to react because it's not a thing yet. When you are changing the game, you have to realize that it's gonna take some time.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
And then it becomes not an extra payment, but a form of income. So easy.
I have a tow package too. I don't know what I'm, I'd like to upgrade my kayak size, so I'd have to need one that I have to tow, But that's thinking
Have
maybe
you-
like another 10 grand expenditure.
Have you
something
put
like that.
your kayak on top of it yet?
No, I need to get the bars. I actually was just looking at
Oh,
it
okay.
this weekend. I need to get the crossbars. But it should be pretty simple. I was also looking at like the kayak holder, the diagonal, the kind of the angled one. Those seem pretty cool. But then it's like another $200 for that. So I'm dabbling with costs. I'm trying to wait to spend money on my first payment and then see where that goes. And
See
then
how
the next
life-
30
see how life
something.
fits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how that all works out, how that pieces out. It was real nice of them to that I didn't have to, pay it all up front. But they'll get me on the back end. They always do. Everybody always does. but I'm good. I do. I'm good for like 3 car washes a week if it's not raining at least. Went yesterday. Today at work, a bird shit on my car. Very upsetting. Need to go get that washed. That's all I'm thinking about right now. That stupid bird. But I'll I'll get over it. It'll be fine. I have the weather tech type things in mind. Well, you remember you were in it. I got to figure out how to. I think you just take them out and hose them off. That seems real nice, real ideal. But yeah, it never gets old. I mean, someday it will, but it isn't. It's not old yet. Speaking of music, I have a question for you. Like how I did that because we talked about music like a few minutes ago. Question. Hold on, I wrote it down here somewhere. Question for you, Jeff.
Yes.
And this is also for any fellow ska enthusiasts.
Oh, always a good start.
Lend me your opinions. RX Bandits. Say anything about your knowledge, take on their music lyrics live show. What's your opinion, Jeff?
Of the RX Bandits?
Yeah.
Interesting. So I've only seen them live once. Now, the situation when I saw them is that Matt Embry, the lead singer, it was his birthday, and he was on drugs. Boy, was that guy clearly messed up when he performed. So we got like 4 or 5 songs, and that was about it. Now, their music alone, their early stuff is very much up my alley. They started, as you had said, very much a kind of prototypical ska band, and then their albums halfway between here and there was heavy ska. They had like a secondary vocalist as well. Then they released their album Progress, which is phenomenal. A lot more like almost like ska mixed with kind of like almost like a progressive rock sound. And then they started getting a little weirder with The Resignation, and then the Battle Begun. After that, their albums got really weird to the point where I'm like, I'm not enjoying this anymore, so I'm going to stop listening. So I haven't listened to anything they've released in like the last 20 years. But if RX Bandits were in town and I had, someone else go like, hey, Jeff, do you want to go to the RX Bandit show? I really want to go see this. I'd go. Why do you ask?
Just to follow up, what is your opinion on Operation Ivy?
Ooh, Operation Ivy. I have not seen Operation Ivy, nor has basically anyone these days. For those that don't know, Operation Ivy...
I had some of their... I got into them in college, for sure.
Had the album Energy, which is their debut album. It's also their last album because it's their only album. That was in 1989, I believe, the release. I could be wrong on that. The band existed for about 2 years, and they're kind of seen as the foundational band of the third wave ska, punk ska movement. Two of those, the main guitarist and bassist, went on to form Rancid. So obviously, if they broke up when we were 6, I can't say much about any live shows or anything, but Energy did eventually work its way into my rotation when I was in my early 20s. And I do respect what it is, because when I listen to it, I think about how there was no other music really like that at the time. So it kind of grabs you that much more. I've heard many covers of different songs off of that album by reputable bands. So I like it. Is it one of my favorites of all time? No, certainly not. But there's a lot of really great songs on there, and it's kind of it's a pillar of the ska punk community.
What is the connection between those two bands?
RX Bandits and Op Ivy. Well, this is peculiar. So obviously there is a connection.
I'll tell you.
Oh, please.
You initiated conversations in Horn Pub Ska City about both of them on Facebook.
No kidding.
And Instagram is telling me that. It's very weird. Instagram now has a thing called Facebook featured for you, even though I don't have Facebook, but it shows things that my friends have posted in Facebook groups, which I think is a violation of. It's not a violation because you sign up for it, but I would not want that. They're throwing out all your personal business. You're very, you're with this close-knit group of ska lovers. You're just trying to have a conversation with like-minded people, and they're just blasting it out to everybody who wants to know about it. I don't understand it. So it's very weird. I was like, why?
I mean, you got to love that group
that's
name,
a good
though.
name.
Horn Pub?
Yeah, Horn Pub. Yeah, that's a great name. But also, I was just kind of wowed that you are an active Facebooker using it for its you're just trying to make it to do something. I mean, are these recent posts, or were they
no
really?
I bet those posts are probably, if you look back, they're probably 2019, 2020.
Okay,
that's when I was honestly, during the pandemic, I posted a ton on those types of forums, because it was neat to chat about ska with people, because even in my friend group, it's hard to chat about ska with my friends, because a lot of my friends, if they have ska knowledge, it's probably something I introduced them to. So it was neat to talk to groups of people who aren't like-minded but like the same music. So you kind of feed off of stuff they recommend and factoids and whatever. But yeah, it probably has been years, which is even weirder that it's telling you
it's showing
hey,
you that, yeah.
Yeah, your friend like did this 5 years ago. You want to judge them?
Yeah, I can't tell if they're like trying to entice me to come in to the Facebook world. Is that what they're doing? Like, you can have
I don't
you can
know.
have earnest conversations about punk bands if you join a Facebook group. I mean, I still continue to think I should just create a fake one just for the entertainment of it. The Facebook Marketplace, all that shit. I'm dabbling with maybe exploring buying a bike if you want to think of a new vehicle that you might need too.
Una
maybe
bicicleta?
I'll peer pressure you into that. Yeah, very bizarre. You know what social like I one of my biggest pet peeves now is reels that have a part 2, but there's no way to find them unless you like. I don't understand part 2 reels. It makes me so mad. It's the worst thing. Like whether it's a traffic stop one, whether it's like a weird date gone wrong, whether it's all kinds of like. And then you're like part 2. It's like okay, Instagram doesn't link things through there. They don't. That's not the way it works.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go search for this now.
Right.
I'd rather-
I don't. Oh, you are mistaken.
Yeah.
I do not care enough.
No, yeah, it's like you got to put it all in the same one. Yeah,
I'm
part 2, see
frustrated,
what
but
happens.
I'm not going to do anything about
Yeah.
it. That's what it is I'm frustrated, but I am not going to resolve this.
Yeah, I don't like it. So if somebody could get to work on that. I don't think America's 250 years old. I think we can do better. Okay?
Social media is really bad these days. Unfortunately, it really is.
Sure is. Good point. I didn't think about it that way, but now that you said it, it's really gonna change my approach. How I mismanage my time in the evening.
Right. Yeah, no, you always have to be mindful of commenting on something because it's absolutely going to pop up in people's news feeds. I learned that years ago. Facebook's been doing that for years. It's weird that it's cross-platform and telling you shit that I did years ago and unprovoked. But yeah, you always got to think like before you post. So if I'm posting on something, it's going to be completely. It's probably not going to be, but it's not going to be embarrassing in any way, and it's probably going to be very objective of like music and stuff like that.
There's a guy I knew. He's from Austin. I think I still follow him. He's a musician, but like he follows like all the thoughts, THOTS, or the gamer girls who all have like OnlyFans things, and I'm like, why do you follow them? Like once in a while he'll drop a comment on somebody, be like, oh, that was so cool. And it's like,
Who is
dude,
this that does this?
It's a guy I knew in Texas.
Oh, okay.
But like, it's a bizarre move to follow like the e-girls, like, because they'll pop up anyway if you're searching for it. I mean, if that's what your thing is, they'll just come up for free. You don't gotta follow them.
Right, you don't need to bookmark these people.
So why? It's kind of like, because they know, because I'll see like a video come up or something like that, and it's like XYZ liked and comment, and it's like, what? Why would you do that? What are you doing,
I always like
man?
when people like stuff that's hyper like vague and like public. When it's like do you see something that says like 32,000 likes and you go 32,001? Like I'll like friends stuff because I want my friends to get that I like their thing or react to their thing.
Yeah.
But it's weird when like people react to public pages, like when it gets into like hundreds of thousands of likes, I'm like, who's still going like me too?
I rarely do the public ones unless it's like Bruins or stuff I'm really into, because I want people to know that's what I'm into. I don't know, like I'm really trying to up that engagement count. I don't know why I do it. Like it's instinctual, but there's just too many thirst traps out there, and God forbid you click on what it's over. Like they'll trick you. These gamer girls will trick you too. They'll be like, watch me beat Breath of the Wild for the first time. You're like, okay, you're watching it, and at the end it's basically just her butthole on the screen for some reason. I'm like, oh, cool, Majora's Mask. I don't, something. It's just like I don't know. It's like cool, neat.
This doesn't seem like Zelda.
Or is it a power move to be like, this is what I like. Deal with it, world. But I don't know if I judge them, but I'm like, I would not.
It's not a power move. That's definitely not what it is. I don't think that's a power move or even a confidence thing. It's more likely a problem. But I mean,
I do like the videos. Do you ever see compilations of like women who like say something or put a picture up and then show all the replies of the old guys that are like, "I'd take care of you, baby," or it's like AI girl saying she like needs like, "I'm just here alone. No man likes me or loves me. I want to be trapped here forever." And it's a bunch of like 60-year-old guys and like,
Text
"I
me.
take care of you, baby," and they somebody puts on like that'd be the worst way to have get blasted for that.
I mean,
man.
people are dumb, man. People are really, really dumb. And they will, like, I still like catfishing isn't even a thing anymore because it's so easy. Like, just people always being like these celebrities and stuff that are like, yeah, you know, I was signing autographs and someone came up and thought they were in an online relationship with me for the last 4 months.
Holy fuck,
And,
Jesus.
like, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. Like, you thought, like, I don't want to be mean, but come on. Why would you think that a celebrity or like absurdly like attractive model and stuff was like, you know what I just want? I want a random 50-year-old slob that like just, you know, far away and treats me good and Venmos me and sends me Walmart gift cards. When
I just
I'm
want
in
to
need.
send him pictures of my pussy. That's all. Because he would appreciate it. Not enough guys do.
Right. Like, that's the mindset. And it's just like, dude, like, the internet wasn't created so that you could all of a sudden nab someone out of your league that won't video chat with you. And, like, oh, she says she doesn't have a camera. It is 2026. That maybe worked in 2003, but it is 2026. She has a camera. She has a phone. I know because you paid her $500 3 times for a new phone, and it keeps breaking that she tells you and stuff. But like, I just don't understand. Like, get off the internet. You're not smart enough to have the internet because you're clearly like, you're just too clueless. You gotta,
Dude, people buy gift cards from like Wegmans all the time.
Right.
Like for like girls in California. I remember having to deal with those when I was like more in ops, like a manager, and I was like, you'd have people come back and say like, "Oh, this gift card didn't work. I sent it to my girlfriend, but she said it didn't work, and I got to get another one." I'm like, "Oh, you fool, you fool! Now what do you get? You're getting a Sephora gift card for what? She said she needs it to buy groceries." I'm like, "This is a makeup store." She's like, "No, but she sells this, and then she can get cash for groceries." I'm like, "You're fucking dumb, dude." Like, you know, I don't know. Like, is it better to live that way just to think that that's real? I mean, we all have our own versions of a matrix in some way. They just have another level to it. You know, they're
but
deeper
no, because
inside
it
the
eventually
matrix.
blows up in their face, right?
Yeah.
They eventually get sad.
Yeah.
It just takes them a while.
But for those 4
But-
weeks, dude, that's got to be the best relationship ever. And
It
one
really
dude like
is.
pulled up the Instagram page once, and I was like, "It's so terrible." It was like, I was like, "There's no, dude, you
Oh,
can't." Be. I was
no.
like, "Have you ever met her in
They
person?"
showed you?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, "Oh no," but it's so funny because it was like, the theme
Was
was
this
like
the
more
old
like
man?
90s, like MySpace, but it was still Instagram, but it had like kind of the coloring and lettering of like a MySpace thing. So I was really trying to like hammer in on. Oh yeah, I told, dude, our employee policy has like a social media policy, but it still references like I think like Friendster and MySpace. They haven't updated it in forever.
Yes.
So when I did like an orientation for like a kid this week, basically like a 16-year-old, and I was like, and the social media policy, I was like, man, this is really outdated. I was like, do you know what MySpace is? And she's like, I heard of it before. And I was like, they need to update. This is crazy. It doesn't have this. And I was like, then I started talking. I was like, well, we used to do, I was like, you know how, like, do you ever watch like Twitch or YouTube Live, or, I mean, kids don't watch YouTube, but Twitch or whatever? And I was like, yeah, you know how you chat with people while you're watching the same thing? It's like, yeah. Well, we used to do that, but we wouldn't watch anything. We would just go into a random room and just chat with each other for no reason. Like that was the thing. That's like you just fucking got in there, didn't know who anybody's real name was. You'd catch an ASL question mark once in a while. And then hopefully you could go private, want to get one of those private rooms. But dude, even like Instant Messenger. I mean, I remember Just Cheer 98, one of Jay Solomon's friends from Instant Messenger that I started chatting with for some reason. It was just like, why? Like, why would you, like, you just have these random AIM friends for some reason because you didn't know what else to do. You get home, the computer's there. You're like, getting a, yeah. That was like feeding the dopamine, just that sound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. That was
especially
the Wild
like
West
at your
of
house
it.
because like you could have the computer on in the next room and have the volume on, and if you all of a sudden heard the message thing, it's like, oh, go see who it is.
Yeah. I remember being in just random chat rooms like you would pick it based on genre, right? Or you could pick like music.
You could do like loose themes and stuff of like hobbies basically.
Yeah, dude, that was the way. I have to. So something bizarre happened. I don't think he'll mind me telling you this. Our buddy Jordan.
Okay.
This might be a HIPAA violation because I'm going to tell you about
Perfect.
a medical condition he
it.
had yesterday. So we were playing games. Jordan, congrats. Speaking of spending, just got a new PC. So he's getting into some PC gaming. So we've been trying some things out. It's been fun. One of the games is called like Gambling with Friends or something like that. And it's really fun because essentially you owe the mafia money and it takes you have 7 days to keep earning the money. And if you don't, you get shot in a pit. But it's stupid because you just go on there and like you share a bankroll, so somebody could fuck it up or somebody. But you have all of these power ups. It's stupid fun. So we've been playing some of that. Yesterday we were playing and I don't hear him for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like hello. It's like audio thing. I just hear him get on and go. I gotta go. I'm bleeding everywhere. My dog's got into a fight, and I'm just bleeding. I gotta go. I was like, okay. I was like, if you don't want to play games with me, just tell you don't get
a really
come up
weird
with some-
cop out, man.
Jeez, dude, come on, just say you don't want to play games with me. But then he sent me pictures of like blood on the floor, and then his thumb that got bit, and he got stitches, like 8 or 9 stitches. I forgot what he said from this.
Damn.
Yeah, he got fucking shredded. It's so funny because it reminded me of my other buddy Brett. Like years ago, I was also gaming, and he comes into my room and is like, dude, I've cut my thumb off. I cut my thumb off. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, and I went out. He did cut us. He was cutting like I don't know. But he barely like cut off the tip of it. But I'm sure it was very scary. But I was envisioning like a thumb on the ground. So no, I'm 2. I got 2 now of people wounding their thumbs while I play games. So I'm looking for a third Jeff. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to try out this.
I don't really keep dogs or sharp things near me when I'm gaming. But I'll try to do what I think will help.
But it was like it's serendipitous because on his thumb where it got cut and he's stitched, if you were using like joysticks, you probably wouldn't be able to play games. But now that he's got the mouse and keyboard, he will be. So it's like God sending a message that
he should be a
the
PC
PC
gamer.
is the way to go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's always good to interpret things whatever works best for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, PC game. We also played this game called Chained Together. It's like a rage game. Remember, what was the one? Was it called Up or Going Up or Solo Up? The one where you just had to keep climbing. It was like a COVID era game. Like I think you would just keep climbing, like on
I know what you're
difficult
talking about.
platforms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's one now with two to 4 people, but you're chained together. It's very, very hard. We got angry. I guess that's a wreck. Play games with your friends. Gamble with your friends. The good thing about my favorite part of this, the gambler's game, is one of the power-ups is vodka. So that when you're betting while you drink the bottle of vodka, all of your earnings are more. And I'm like, that's a great message for life. That's good. Like,
Wow.
yeah, if you drink, and it has like the GTA version of like the fuzziness or like the trippiness. Speaking of, are you going to be a GTA 6 guy?
I think so.
Right. It's coming soon.
Is it going to be cross?
Hey, we don't know. We don't know
only-
yet in the industry. We don't know.
I heard people are getting very upset because it's only digital.
Yes, you can buy a game case, but it has just the digital download inside of it. And you got yourself kind of a collection, don't you? Like a physical?
I do.
Yeah.
Um,
Are you upset? Is that the way you're saying you're upset?
well, it's weird because now most games, even though they're physical, I don't think are that physical. It's almost like they just have to download, but like I feel like
You still have to install for like 12 hours.
Yeah, like I think the licensing is still there. So like, if they ever, because the big thing is the PlayStation lost a lot of licenses, to movies, because they had a 10-year license on a lot of their digital movies, and they basically sent messages to people that said, "Oh, as of this date, you're not going to have access to that movie that you bought."
What?
Yeah.
That's
so people
brutal.
are like, "Fuck." So those DVDs, those hundreds of DVDs, man, ain't nobody taking them. I just need to make sure I always have a DVD player.
Are you planning, speaking of DVDs, any camp trips for the rest of the summer?
I'm trying to think of putting one together. I am. One that would give me somewhere to drive, and two, I'd really like to go do a couple, small mountains up in like the Old Forge area and stuff. So I'd like to. I gotta figure out what weekend works and stuff. But I actually am actively trying to figure something out.
You know what? I got up this morning a little earlier, like at 5:45, just to do a walk. I haven't done like a morning walk in a long time. And God damn it, if the sun isn't already out. Just walking out there, I was like, this is really pleasant. A morning walk when nobody's out there, like at 6 in the morning, walking to the park. There's a couple people out walking their dogs. And I'm like, I want a dog. And I won't get one, but it's just like, that seems like a great way to wake up. Just get your dog out there. One guy was just spraying his lawn with a hose. I don't know why. And then he sprayed his dog a little bit to trick. I don't know. It was bizarre, but like, it's a different world out there. The 6 a.m. walk. You're talking about some hardcore living people, They're up there. They probably already have their breakfast and their coffee. They're just up doing their thing. I might try it out a little more just to see what that world's like. Usually
The gym
I'm
is
not up
funny
that-
because you see the exact same people every time if you go in
Yep.
the morning. Like, you're like, oh, wow, there's always people here. Well, wait, they're doing what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, it's the same people I see every time. But, yeah, right now it's weird because, if I'm waking up at 5:15, 5:20 in the morning, the sun's already up. And you're like, oh, okay.
I
Like,
love it. I am
right.
taking it for granted, but I'm appreciating. I'm trying to appreciate it in the moment. I really
Same.
am. So that like when it's like 8, especially on nice days like today, like it's a sunny day, like it'll be bright or light enough out to like 8:30, 8:39. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, that's the way to live. We should do that all the time. I wish the Earth would stop moving. That's all.
Right.
That's my one wish.
or at least stay
Stop.
on daylight saving time.
Yeah.
That was a big plan. What the fuck happened? That was supposed to be a big grandiose plan of staying on daylight saving. I felt like it took a back seat to war.
Take a back seat to war. Yeah.
To war. We
Yeah.
decided to go with war. It was either war or sunshine, and we went war.
Hey, it's the American way. 250 years of... They don't call it 250 years of sunshine. It's 250
Nope.
years of freedom. For
Right.
whatever that means.
Yeah.
God, we got political again. Jeez. Look at
Well,
us.
it's, you know what? It's at the time. We're both getting we ran out of all the positive things to talk about, and so now we just get jaded, and it's about time. So maybe before we do that, if you don't have anything else to hit on, maybe we just call it quits before we
Go
really
fuck yourself.
turn up the rage. All right. Well, there you go.
Years faded like an old arcade screen. Man and jet back where the stories began. Joystick dreams and a pocket full of quarters. Laughing about bets and a taste of disorder. From pixel skies to the vinyl they spun. Movies and memes under the same neon sun. Time hit pause, but the jokes never ended. Two old souls with the past to pretend this.